Alright, welcome to an episode of Ben's Box Breaks. A little late on this, but today we're going to be cracking open a box of Dominaria Remastered draft booster box. So 36 packs, 15 cards each, 1 to 2 rares in each pack, and we're going to see what we can get. So, besides the obvious stuff like, I want to pull several Force of Wills or something like that, Retro Frame, Vampiric Tutor, I like to, set a couple other more fun goals. So first of all, we can talk about a couple goals, which have different likelihoods, I guess. So the first one, which is the most unlikely, is I want to try to see if I can open a box with all 5 tutors in it. That's Vampiric Tutor, Mystical Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Worldly Tutor, and you throw in Gamble in there as well. So I believe the probability of that happening is in the range of 0.5% to 1% to open a draft booster box with all 5 tutors, at least one of all 5 tutors. Here's a nice box topper of Grim Lavamancer. I think every single box has one of these. So that's the first goal. Second goal is to open a retro frame Birds of Paradise. I just think the art's real beautiful, and with the retro frame, it just looks like such a good card. And the probability of that is in the 5 to 10% range. Then finally, step 3, if neither of those two happens, let's not open an Urza's Blueprint. I believe you have roughly a 45 to 60% chance of not opening any specific rare. So here's hoping we don't open Urza's Blueprint, because that is one of the worst cards in this set, especially in the rare slot. But here we go. So 36 packs, 15 cards each, back to traditional Magic the Gathering kind of packs. Even though this is a remastered set, it really compares relatively well to sets like Modern Horizons or Double Masters. You're not going to get the kind of hits, but it's also a different price point, so you're not looking to be getting $200, $300 in expected value here. So we'll keep track of the goals over on the side, and I'll also flash the prices of any relevant hits we have. I've got some sleeves over here, and we can kick it off. Okay. So first time around, probably just gonna look through the commons. And then once we get a hang of them and feel like, we're seeing a lot of duplicates, we can kind of speed that up a bit. Dragon Engine, Terminal Moraine. I do like the split cards coming back or being reprinted in this set. Although the ones from Ravnica are arguably stronger. Fire Blast, Battle Screech. Oh, Last Chance Extended Art. Okay, well, that's one of the better cards you could open in the first pack. And a Sarah Angel. So, taking a look here. Last Chance Extended Art. And we got a Sarah Angel. And then, the Mark Pool Island. Probably the best of the retro basics that you can pull, but we are going to get many copies of all of them when you open several boxes. But hey, nice one to start off with. So we'll sleeve up this Last Chance before we go into pack 2. Nice. All right, second pack. Avarax, Impulse. This card, I do think, if you guys don't know about the original art of this card, I'll flash a picture of it on the screen. I believe the artists in the original printing did not know that a Lemur was different than a Lemur. I think that's how the story goes. And so when you look at a picture of the original art, it's a flying Lemur. Goblin Matron. Oh, Ornithopter. Great card. Another Moraine, a Wall of Junk, Sawtooth Loin. Hey, Flametongue Kavu. This is a beast in limited. First 2 packs Get two of the better cards you could get. Yawgmoth Thran Physician, regular art, but that's perfectly fine with me. Let's leave that up. Alright, and then our retro frame is a Frantic Search. Jester's Cap. Oh, it's a foil insert. Okay, I mean, it's a decent card on its own. And then, oh, this Plains. I know a lot of people like this Plains. I remember when it was first, when it was reprinted, I believe in M10. Vaguely remember, but beautiful art as well. Okay, so first two packs, like, you know, clearly you could say, oh, I should have opened two Force of Wills and that would have been better, but if you're talking about, you know, the best two packs you could open, this is, it's not the best, but it's up there. Seaton's Desire, Goblin Medics, Man of War, I remember this from Jace vs. Chandra dual decks, White Mane Lion, Evil Eye, the Sandstorm, Wild Dogs, Phyrexian Rager, great card, great limited of course, Goblin Matron, oh High Tide, that's a nice uncommon right there, I'll take that aside. Phantom Nishoba, not too enthusiastic about that, but it's okay. And a Street Wraith Retro Art, a Mountain. Alright, just put this High Tide off to the side. So again, we're looking for Birds of Paradise, we're looking for all 5 tutors. I'm sure the probability of me opening all 5 tutors now has probably slipped down to under 0.5% after not getting one in the first few packs. Another Rager, another Wild Dogs. Hey, Chain Lightning. Frantic Search, Undead Gladiator, Gamekeeper, Sarah Angel Regular. Are you kidding me? Phantom Nishoba, Retro Frame, Spark Spray, and a Forest. Alright, let's go pack 5. Raptor, Momentary Blink, it's a nice Ornithopter again. Oh, Kavu, regular art, haven't seen this actually. Crop Rotation, that's a great card. Floodgate, oh, Lotus Blossom, okay. And Retro Frame, Mog War Marshal, but Lotus Blossom. Besides the goals that I mentioned, you know, some other stuff that I'd like to see. A couple of the check lands are good for some budget commander decks. Hey, Counterspell, common. So a couple of the check lands would be nice for commander decks since they're, you know, relatively cheap. A Terror, Lull, Catacombs, Slice and Dice. Mind Slicer Retro, Urborg Siphon Mage. Why was this in the behind the rare? This is not a foil. Well, Retro Frame Mind Slicer. Okay, so we're getting into kind of a lull over here after those first 2 packs. The following 4 have kind of been a little disappointing. Pacifism, Wild Growth, hey, Snap. Oh, Juggernaut. They just had the spoilers for the Mother Juggernaut in Phyrexia All Be One. I'm not sure if that's going to actually be meta. You know, I have my doubts, but it's pretty funny either way. Spiritmonger, Absorb, okay. And a Retro Ornithopter. So this is an okay pack. But yeah, I mean, this set, everybody's real liked it so far. Obviously, you know, the prices of many of the cards have been coming down, but you know, you can argue, many people would argue that that's a good thing. Makes a lot of these, you know, playable cards in Commander a lot more accessible to people. All 5 of the tutors have come down, like, you know, they've been halved in price basically. So yeah, I think this is a great set. Everyone's been enjoying it. I've heard the limited environment's real good. Dampening Sphere, Faceless Butcher, Life and Death split card, Saproling Symbiosis. Okay. And a Chain Lightning retro. And that Plains again. Okay, so what are we at here? We are, I think this is pack number 9. No tutors, not sweating yet. Oh, Savannah Lines, double downshifted. Stonewood Invoker, Solar Blast, Magpie, Chainer's Edict, great card. Hey, Woodland Cemetery, that's good. Hey, first check land in the retro frame, I like that. And Juggernaut. Kavu Primarch. So I guess if you open a rare or mythic retro frame, then they actually replace the rare slot with a common. I thought that they would just keep the retro frame card if it was a rare in the rare slot, but I guess it's they just, you know, put a common or uncommon in there. Okay, Street Wraith, Apparition, a Horseshoe Crab. There we go. There we go. Chain Lightning. Hey, Icy Manipulator. Great card in limited. Night and Day split. Body Snatcher. And a Sawtooth Loon. Okay. Let me sleeve up the Woodland Cemetery while I'm at it. Okay, last 2 packs, first pile. Man, there's a lot of packs here. Alright, Leaden Fist, Nomad Decoy. You know, we've seen most of it. Mindstone again. Nut Collector, there we go. Alright, alright. We are really kicking into high gear now. Nut Collector. I think whoever designed the extended art, or whoever, drew the extended art for Nut Collector, they must have really had a vivid imagination, and they must have known exactly what they wanted to do. This guy, he's basically what I would have expected, but I'll flash a picture of the extended art Nut Collector so you guys all know what I'm talking about. I'm sure most people are already familiar with it. Ember Beast, Impulse, Jaloon's Tome, another Lemur. Duress, great card. Arborea, hey, that's one of, that's a decent rare. Cloud of Fairies, and another Markpool Island. So, retro frame Arborea. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so that was the first pile. We got 3 mythics, I believe. Yeah, Last Chance, Yawgmoth's, Nut Collector. We'll go through them all at the end. But yeah, that first pile of 12 packs, that's probably what you should imagine. Hey, Peregrine Drake, great card. We've seen most of these already. Another split, Assault and Battery, Body Snatcher again. Is that our second one? I believe so. Nature's Lore, Twisted Experiment, and the Plains. Okay. Well, now that we are 13 packs in without a tutor, I'm pretty sure we can throw that goal out the window. Still keeping some hopes up. Squirrel Nest. Wax and Wane. Hey, Glory. Still keeping some hope up for the Birds of Paradise, and at least we've avoided the Urza's blueprint thus far. But that one's more like a ticking time bomb to open one. Turncoat, Limestone, another Duress, Mishra's Factory. Hey, Dark Depths. That's a pretty good card. Yeah. And the retro frame too. Legendary Snowland. I actually need to go back and see. I don't think we've pulled a Merit Lage token, but you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to say this is obvious, but for those of you who don't know, the tokens have different rarities based on how rare, essentially, or how frequently the token is used in the set. And so since Merit Lage is only used in one card on a mythic, it's actually relatively difficult to pull a Merit Lage token. But here we have Jor-El. Okay, Jor-El. Maybe I need to downshift my own goal and just say I want a Birds of Paradise. Maybe that'll allow me to manifest one to come. Umbilicus, Momentary Blink Retro, and a Mark Pool Island Retro again. Okay, Umbilicus. I'm not too inspired by this, but it's a card. Alright. I think this is the halfway point of the box. Pacifism. Oh, Factor Fiction. Awesome card. I really like how you get to interact with your opponent that way. Oh, there it is. Not the retro frame, sorry. But extended art Birds of Paradise. Manifested it. One pack after I said we might need to change our goal. You know, still I like the art, even though the bird's face is a little bit strange, but I would prefer the regular art. Even like a regular frame, regular art Birds of Paradise, I would think I would prefer over that extended art, just because of how iconic it is. Alright, let's keep going. Another Lemur. This giant spider. Overmaster. Okay, that's a decent card. Nice trip. And in the retro frame too. So far I've gotten one mythic in the first 7 packs on this second pile. There's a Peregrine Drake again. I think I see another Birds of Paradise, Order and Chaos split. Oh, there's a Gamble. Nice. And a Duress retro. Okay, this pack's actually good. We have a Gamble. First of the 5 tutors that we were looking for. I think, we can probably throw the goal of getting all 5 of them out of the way. Or into the trash. Another extended art Birds of Paradise, except this one is a foil. It's quite nice. And we got a Plains retro frame. Nice. Okay. So, well, pack number 20 that was in this box. That was actually a good pack. There's not much to complain about that one. Yeah, no retro Force of Will, but retro Birds of Paradise and a Gamble. Nothing to complain about. Dragon's Blood, Mason Enchantress, great card. Elvish Spirit Guide, great card. Another Glory, Gerald's Verdict, retro. These are some good cards. Okay, here we go. Counterspell. Oh, there it is. Okay, regular Birds of Paradise. I mean, right after I said it, we opened, is that the 3rd one in 5 packs? Ever since I said we need to downshift our goal. That's the art that I was talking about. The Mark Pool, beautiful art. Want one in the retro, but we're one away from having a playset out of this box. So there's worse things that could have happened. I'd like to open a retro and then you could have 4 different types. That would be nice. Savannah Lions, best card. Thrangalm, Savins, Reclamation. That's a good card. Rager, Primal Boost, Foil, and a Swamp. Oh, I accidentally take one from the wrong pile? No, I did. I guess it's okay. This should have been in the 3rd pile, but not like it really matters. Fire and Ice, that's the best split card. Oh my goodness, no. Urza's Blueprints. Okay, so it does seem like we're going to fail all 3 goals. We opened the worst rare by far, I would say, in this set. Don't try to play it in Limited. Don't try to play it in Constructed. It is one of the worst cards in this set. Horseshoe Crab, sick. Deep Analysis, we've seen all these now. Sulfuric Vortex, nice. And a Retro Mindstone, that looks quite good actually. Cool. Okay, let me try to speed this up a little bit more. We're running 20 minutes now. We've seen these, Catacombs, Pyre Zombie, Spirit Link Retro. Okay, cool. Savannah Lions, hell yeah. Goblin Matron, Crop Rotation, great uncommon. Lotus Blossom in the retro. Okay. So I think so far we've only opened 1 check land. It might be the only rare land we've even opened. We've only opened 1 of the 5 tutors, which is Gamble, arguably the worst one. Another Overmaster, Retro Forest. Turncoat. Reclamation again, Juggernaut. Hey, foil Retro Chain Lightning. Actually looks quite good. Reclamation, you know, playable card. Not worth too much, especially with the reprints, but good card. Is that our 3rd one? I'm not sure. So it also does seem like I didn't get one of the boxes, Lemur, that was that has a Phyrexia Albi 1 card in it. Zur the Enchanter and White Main Line Retro. Okay. I'm not sure how likely those are, but I'm sure most of you guys have seen this online, that some of the new Phyrexia Albi 1 rares were showing up in people's Dominaria Remastered boxes. I actually pre-ordered this, so it should be from the original printing, original cycle, but I'm not sure. Siege Gang Commander, Retro Peregrine Grey. That's a great card. Looks nice too. Siege Gang Commander Extended Art is our rare. So yeah, I'm not sure how prevalent that was, but clearly it kind of seems like I didn't get one of those boxes. I do think it was, pretty rare, but I did think it was funny that I think something like 50 of the rares were spoiled due to them showing up in people's, hey, Swords of Plowshare, that might be our first one. Arcanus the Omnipotent, and a Lemur. Coal Stroker. Retro, looks good. That, like, the vast majority of the rares were spoiled because they just showed up in people's Dominaria Remastered draft booster boxes. They're Counterspell. Sulphur Falls, okay, great. Second check land. We got 3 packs left. The odds of me opening the other 4 tutors in these 3 packs is extremely unlikely. We're talking probably something on the order of like 1 in 100,000, but you never know. Wow, 2 of the same common. It's been a long time since I've seen something like that. Street Wraith, Extended Art. Sneak Attack, another one. That's a good card. Oh, sorry. Last time we opened a Last Chance. Wax and Wane. Okay. Well, Sneak Attack and, Sulphur Fall, sorry. Both good cards. You know, again, neither one of them is force of will, but you can't hope for it all the time. Probably with 20 mythics and the chance of getting 2 rares in a pack, probably somewhere between 25 and 30% of the Icy Manipulator boxes have a Force of Will, Stroke of Genius, Goblin Matron Retro. Seems like this one wasn't one of them though. Alright, last pack in this box at least. Man, hard to open. Okay. Force of Will, Force of Will, Force of Will. Crawl Space. Okay, that's actually a decent rare, especially in the retro. It's not bad. And then the Mountain. Okay, so we've opened the whole thing. I'm gonna sleeve up the ones I missed, and we can talk about some of the pulls that we got in this box. Okay, so